Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I want to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, and I want to talk about the beautiful film Flora and Son, and how it very well explains exactly what a Dungeons and Dragons session is and what it should be used for. All right, so if you've never seen Sing Street is a stunningly good film that has really, I've never forgotten it since the day I watched it. I've watched that movie 3 or 4 times, and it's a powerful film. It really it talks about music from the perspective of a person who loves music and whose heart beats with each new song, right? And I don't know if you know people like this, but there are people who they need music the way most people need water, right? Like they literally wilt and just fade without music. And I'm actually not one of these people. I enjoy music, right? But there are people whose lives are like dark and voidless, dark and full of the void without music. They need music, like you and I need water, right? And they just live. Their heart beats with the sound of each new song they hear, and it's incredible, right? And Sing Street really captures that. So the director of the director and writer of Sing Street is the director and writer of Flora and Son, and it's the next like film that creator is bringing, and it's beautiful. It's a absolutely stunningly beautiful film. It's about a single mother in Dublin, Ireland, and and an online guitar teacher in Los Angeles, right? And so Flora is the Dublin, Ireland mother, and Jeff is the Los Angeles um, guitar teacher. So she, rents time from him, half an hour for $20 to teach her how to play the guitar. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna teach you how to play guitar. What song would you like me to play? And she's like, play "You're Beautiful," right, which is a famous like pop song. And he's like, I'm not gonna play that. That's a garbage song. It panders to women, frankly, and it's just easy and emotionally manipulative. Pick a different song. And she's like, and then she's like, whatever. It doesn't matter, right? It's just a song. And he stops her in mid sentence, and he's like, it's never just a song. And he says the following. He says, a song is a 3.5 minute pause in time to do something. All right. And he corrects her, right? And he's like, you don't know anything about music. I do. And I'm going to tell you what music's for, right? And he's saying that a song is a 3.5 minute pause in time to do something, right? All right. I'm telling you, Dungeons and Dragons, every single Dungeons and Dragons session is a 2.5 hour, is a 2 hour pause in time to do something. When we sit down, we're giving our full focus to it. We're going to feel, we're going to think, we're going to receive sagacity. Okay? And then in the feeling and the thinking and in the reception of sagacity, we're going to accomplish, we're going to do, right? And you're like, wait, Scott, what are you talking about? What are we going to do in a Dungeons and Dragons session, right? And the reality is, what Jeff is saying to Flora is songs can do things. Like, we can use songs to do things. We can accomplish with them. And so he's saying, never again will you just listen to a song, right? That's not active. That's not valuable, right? Just like hear the little ditty, right? You listen to music to understand. You listen to music to answer questions. You listen to music to fix things that are broken. That might be yourself, right? You listen to music to fix someone else. There may be the answer to a riddle that someone else can't solve. There might be an answer to a problem that they don't know, right? Because in music there is power, and every song is a 3.5 pause in time to do something, to achieve. And that's what I'm telling you. That's what Gary Gygax built Dungeons and Dragons for. for each person at the table to achieve, to get an answer to a question, right? To formulate a new question, to formulate a goal for themselves, to formulate a goal for somebody at the table, to fix a brokenness in somebody at the table, whether that's us or someone at the table, right? To determine how to defeat an obstacle in our life, right? To get the answer, right? We're going to do in that time. When we sit at the Dungeons and Dragons table, we are never, ever, ever, in my humble opinion, there for fun. We are there to accomplish. We are there to do something real, to do something dramatic, to do something dynamic, to do something of value. It's not an empty space, right? And Jeff was saying, I don't process music the way anybody else does. I don't just listen to a ditty, bop my toe. I'm here to do in that 3.5 minutes, right? I will walk away with an achievement, and that's powerful, right? And what I'm saying is, tons of people dedicate their lives to living by the key of music. It's completely okay to dedicate your life to living by the key of Dungeons and Dragons and use it as a tool to accomplish, in my humble opinion. Every single word you just heard is my humble opinion. What's important is when I get to hear your humble opinion. When you get in the comments and send your traffic, please consider liking and subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium.